we have to take in consideration different metrics. Recently, I read a very good article that give an overview about the different metrics that we need to consider when we assess a digital
Sure.
technology in the industry. One example, it is the complexity of the system. As you know, we have different type of stakeholders involved when a digital technology arrive in the market. You have the developer, you have the healthcare provider, you have the patient. Everybody has a different perspective, and this point for sure give a different point of view and a different priority. And I think it's very important to consider in this term the subjectivity of usage, because every person is different, and we have to imagine that every type of technology is used by a different person who has different necessity. Even if me and you share the same illness, the same diseases, we have different needs. And so if we use the same solution, we will provide different feedbacks compared with our personality, person as well as a whole. And so this different perspective gives some difficulty to find standards in terms of assessment. Another important point to consider is, for example, the interoperability of the systems. So if we don't have interoperable system, if we don't have data that can be supported with the integration, then the results of the data shared are not of good quality, for example. And so there are very different types of aspects to consider. Another important aspect, it is the regulatory process. We have countries that have not yet standard in terms of regulation, as well as in terms of reimbursement. And also these differences put some difficulties when we have to assess a technology.